No Bammer weed. We don't smoke that shit. It's TGOD. Don't give me no Bammer weed. We don't smoke that shit. It's TGOD. Riding, sliding, dipping, vibing. Bitch, get high. Come and live this life. I'm a rich nigga.
Do not own the rights to this music. I do not own the rights to this music. Greetings, Macadine family. Camille Shabazz of Macadine. And I wanted to briefly speak to you today about our brother, Nick Cannon. The infamous Nick Cannon. I've really been trying to figure out what the hell Nick Cannon is, or think he is, for the last 5 or 6 years since seeing the brother wearing this turban. Now, my question is this brother a Moor? And if he's a Moor, why doesn't he have El or Bay after his name? And why is he walking around with the name Nick that actually means devil? I mean, this man is really, he's kind of confusing. And I'm thinking that he's confusing because actually he himself is confused. Because a free man does not act in that manner. A free man does not want to be on anybody's stage or anybody's plantation. I don't care how glorious that plantation is. Free men do not apologize for telling the truth. They may feel empathy for hurting someone by telling the truth, but as far as apologizing, nah, there's none of that. Free grown men don't apologize when they're not wrong. And I also wonder about the mindset of this brother. Like, who's around him? Who's teaching him about the Moorish lifestyle, if in fact he is a Moor, and what a Moorish lifestyle is all about? Because I don't never hear him talk about Noble Drew Ali. And it appears to me that this new podcast that he has is a competitive type of thing, where you want to just have a platform like the Red Table Talk with Jada in them. So I'm just trying to figure this whole thing out. My real issue is, I know that this man has had at least $100 million go through his hands, and probably he's worth about 25 million. What man who is free does not want his own media, his own fucking network, his own platform? Get your own shit. That's what free people do. Free people get their own shit, like I posted, so that you can say and do the shit that you want to do. They have every right to fire you if you violate any of their personal policies. They have that right. You are their employee. I don't give a damn how much money you make. You're still an employee for a company. They fired you because they didn't like something you said. Happens all the time. My message to you is get an understanding of what the Honorable Noble Drew Ali taught. Establish your tribe. Buy you some land. And be about freedom, and stop playing games masquerading as a freedom fighter. Because this is way more about talk. And as the saying goes, you cannot serve two masters. You can't be over there serving the devil, serving your enemy, and then tiptoeing over here trying to talk strong. No, those two don't mix. Oil and water don't mix. Truth and falsehood don't mix. Truth and falsehood do not mix. You cannot straddle the fence. You cannot ride two horses at the same time. You're going to get split in two. So now you're in the valley of decision. What do you do, Nick? That's the question. Either you're going to keep talking the talk, or now you're going to start walking the walk. Because now you don't have no choice. You can't backpedal now, because you can apologize to the Jews all you want. One thing about Jewish people that you, as a so-called awoke person, must know. And that is that Jews do not forgive. Jews do not forgive. They don't forgive. And y'all need to leave religion alone. To be a Moor is a nationalistic thing. It's not religious. Stop getting caught up in all that religious bullshit because it's confusing. It's created to be confusing. God was created to be confusing. God is actually what they call the devil. All of it is confusion. That's why no religious person, and I don't care if they're in different religious camps, people in church don't even get along. People in the mosque don't get along because the root of religion is confusion. That's why it was created, to cause division, to cause strife, to make a man leave his family and look at his own family, his own tribe as being his enemy. They say that Jesus said that you must hate your mother and your father for my sake. What kind of God is that? I'm going to hate my mother and my father for God's sake, reject them for you. I don't even know you. And I'm going to reject my family, the mother who raised me, nursed me, clothed me, fed me, and I'm going to renounce her for you and your God, who ends up letting you down at the end. You end up being on the goddamn cross talking about Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? I don't need that kind of God. If that God forsake him and he's supposed to be the son of God, what the hell chance do you have today? Just use your common sense, which is very uncommon today. But yeah, Brother Nick, I wish you the best, man. You know what I'm saying? But as the saying goes, above all thine getting, get an understanding. This is not a game. Being a Moor is not a game. It's not about wearing a turban and looking all cute on TV, brother. Freedom is serious. Stop playing with the game. Shit or get off the pot. Be about this or leave it alone. But it's too late now because you're now their enemy. They're going to try to blackball you and everything. So whatever money you got, make good of it. Invest. More later, excuse me. Peace.